So here we are at Mount Princeton, Love Falls. You can see the falls behind me, kind of frozen and I guess only partly flowing, but still very pretty. And again, we have the place pretty much to ourselves. Well, completely to ourselves, just the four of us. So it's pretty great, really. Hoping people are staying healthy and positive amidst this coronavirus. I just wanted to share a funny story. It happened to a friend of mine who's an old university college friend. A few years back now, we were visiting them, and this had happened just a few days earlier. He'd got into the habit. He's got 3 daughters who are all pretty young at this stage. They're all under 10, definitely, when this story happened. And he got into the habit of siphoning their bath water. Once they'd finished their baths, he'd go into the habit of siphoning the bath water out with a hose pipe from the first floor of their house, or the second floor, as you say in America, of their house, down into the garden, so he could reuse the water on his garden, on his sort of vegetables and stuff he was growing. So the girls had their bath, and then he'd siphon the water out with this hose pipe. Which is funny in itself, really, especially considering that he lived in North Wales, or does live in North Wales, where it rains pretty much every day. And I'm not kidding. When I lived up there for college, from September to Christmas, 1 year, from September through to Christmas, it rained absolutely every day. And we just got into the habit of taking our waterproof tops and bottoms to lectures with us. And so we routinely need them between lectures and walking from one part of the campus to the other, or one part of the town to the other. We actually needed these routinely because it rained so much. So anyway, he was in the habit of siphoning this bath water into his garden in an effort to save the planet or something, or to reuse his water, save on his water bill. And there's one time, which had happened just a couple of days before we visited a few years back, he'd gone down, the girls were just getting out of the bath, he'd gone down to get the siphoning going. He had to give the hose pipe a good old suck to get the water flowing from the bath on the first floor down into the garden. And this particular time, he found it was harder than normal, and he got a bit of water out, a few litres or a few pints of water, and then it just nothing, and he couldn't get anything more. And he thought, this is strange, because the bath was still, it was pretty full. There was quite a lot of water in it. So he thought, oh, maybe the girls have let the water out by mistake. So he went back up to the bathroom, and the girls had all cleared off by then. Went into the bathroom and found that one of the girls, on getting out of the bath, had moved the hose pipe and taken it out of the bathtub and put it into the toilet. And so he'd basically sucked the toilet water out and into the garden, and that was just gold dust. And I don't know if bath time is in your house is anything like it is in ours, but I mean, basically it could be renamed battle time rather than bath time. Just getting our kids, Ben and Esther. Ben's 8, Esther's 10, and it's a battle to get them washed. And I hesitate to say this, but they're once a week bath time at this time of year. Don't judge me on this. Can turn pretty ferocious. Just getting them motivated and in a position where they'll get in the bath. That's to say that in the summer, when they're out playing outside more on the beach or swimming or stuff, getting mucky, we do bath them more. But in the winter, it is pretty much once a week. That's what we can cope with. That's what we can cope getting them into the bath for. And it's like the motivation is not there. Once they're in the bath, they absolutely love it. But it's a battle getting them into the bath. They do not want to get into the bath. So if you have similar battles, be encouraged that you're not alone. Just thought I'd share that with you while I'm standing here, and I'm kind of trying to snow a bit as well, and I'm just contemplating whether we try and bath the kids while we're here. That looks kind of inviting, doesn't it? I'm not sure where they've gone. See them behind me? Nope. So maybe they've taken themselves off for a bath. Anyway, bye.